Yes, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you are. Yeah, it's another very nice day. Yeah, that I'm bringing you this video. Remember, we are in Nakuru, Kenya. We are in Nakuru, Kenya, and I'm just adjacent to the Menengai crater. That's where I'm heading, right from this farm to the Menengai crater. Remember, there is a video I brought you, part one of the video Menengai crater, where I hiked through the eastern side until somewhere to a point I'm going to show you right now. So this is a very expensive farm, as you have seen. Yeah, and it seems like it was planted by there was a wheat plantation. There was a wheat plantation which has since been harvested. So it's a very expensive farm, and the farm itself is very fertile. So yeah, so that's how this area looks like. Yeah, it's not very far from Nakuru CBD, Nakuru city. Yeah, it's just adjacent here to the Menengai crater. So as I've said, today I'm going to bring you part two of this series. The crater itself is very expansive. It's very, very big. So I'm going to try my best and see what videos I can make from that area. Remember, I concluded the video to a place somewhere there which I'll be going to show you shortly. Then I proceed to other areas where I'll be able to show you some more incredible, much more incredible. The crater itself, the views, the scenery, the tranquility, and everything that this crater brings about. So, and if you are a person who likes tranquility, you like hiking, and you like visiting different places to see the wonders of nature, yeah, you can arrange and come and hike in this area. So, but before you do that, just relax. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. And one plea I'd like to make to those who view my video: kindly make an effort to subscribe so that we can grow. Before you watch, right now you can just go, it's just one click away. You can click the subscription button, you make sure you subscribe, and also you like this video, and you can also comment. Yeah, we will much appreciate. That is the plea I'm humbly requesting you. So kindly subscribe, kindly like the video, and let us know what you think. So once again, yeah, that's the Menengai crater. Yeah, it's just at where this farm concludes. That's where the crater starts. It's the cliff is very steep. Yeah, and very expansive. And there's some also there. You can see there where there is some shrubs. There is some water tanks. There's some. If I can zoom, you can see there's some water tanks there. Yeah, just behind that acacia tree, there's some water tanks. Very massive water tanks. I'll be going to take you there shortly so that you can see for themselves. Those tanks still functional. Given what is the condition there and everything. Yeah, these tanks are just adjacent to this Menengai crater. So, without much further ado, I'll be heading to the crater. It's towards the direction the camera is facing, so that I can be able to bring you the views from that area. Remember also this the farm which I'm in is very expansive, yeah, and it is very lovely. It's very lovely to see here, yeah, especially when even right now when the wheat have since been harvested. It's a huge land, as you can see. Yeah, I already made a 360 angle of that of this farm. Yeah, and then there, under there, you can see another farm which is very green, full of wheat plantation, which is full of wheat plantation, which will be harvested sooner or later. So this place is nice. This place is expansive. This place is quiet. A typical rural area, which is not very far from the city. Yeah, for some of us, or some of you can find this to be a perfect place to live, where you have your quietness, your tranquility, you breathe fresh air, everything nice, and the city is not far away. Yeah, and then towards that direction, you can see some settlements, some nice good houses, some mansionettes. That place is, yeah, it's a center, a small town, which I'll be making a video one of these fine days. Yeah, remember there's a video I'm making about the suburbs, on how they are growing, and etc about this area next to Nakuru city. So that is a center called Massingery, where you can see some settlement, but worry not, because I'll be making a video of that. Yeah, and to the adjacent there, where you can see some billowing smoke, that is Ngata, and that's where you can find the Nakuru Eldoret highway. Yeah, there the reason why you can see there is some billowing smoke. I think it is a construction site that is there. So yeah, so that's how generally this place looks like. Yeah, very nice scenery, very nice views, a very quiet place to be in. You can see there's some cattle grazing. Those cows are grazing there. The pastures here are immense, and you can see those cattle look very healthy. They are very healthy. They are grazing, since the pastures here are in plenty. So what also a nice place to rear cattle as a livestock farmer. So let us head to Menengai crater, so that the lighting towards this side is not so good. So yeah, so let me just crisscross across this farm and go and commence the video from where I left, and try to shoot, and you see the views for yourself. You see the views for yourself. Don't touch that dial. If you have not subscribed, make sure you have subscribed. Yeah, and I love you guys, and thank you for those who keep coming back and watching my video. Thank you. Let's go to Menengai crater, guys. And boom, here you are, guys. Here you go to the expansive Menengai crater, just ahead of me. It's like magic. It looks unreal. You just come at the end of this farm, magnificent people, you find the Menengai crater. There it is. There it is. You can see for yourself. And down there you can see some cattle grazing. There's some cattle grazing down there. Yeah, so, and if you don't believe it, this farm ends here. This expansive wheat farm, good looking, ends here. This way I've just come from. Yeah, and just adjacent to it, there is the Menengai crater. Yeah, so, and if you can remember from the video, I'll share a link on this video of the other video which I made, part 1 of the video I made. Yeah, I concluded it around this area, around this acacia tree. That's where I concluded that video. So yeah, I hiked, I went through those rocks there, those cliffs there. Yeah, from the camera you might see it's very near, it's very close, but it isn't. I took like a whole hour just crisscrossing from the farm. You can see there in the middle of this video, that farm, that grass farm there. I took like an hour coming from that area, I'm pointing that area, crisscrossing and meandering up to this area where I'm standing. I took like an hour. So that shows how this area is expansive. That's how this area is expansive. Yeah, and you cannot complete hiking it for one day. Yeah. So here I am. Here I am. As I've said, if you can remember, this way I concluded that video. Yeah, and I promised I'll be bringing part 2. So for those who have been eagerly waiting, and for those who are new to this channel, I'll be linking a link there, or at the end screen, towards the end of this video, you'll see the video linking you to the first part which I made of this area, Menengai Crater. So it's a nice area, it's a good area to be, especially. Yeah, if you can come as a group, if you can come by yourself, if you can come with your loved ones, it's a nice place to hike. You can just sit around here, you can sit down here, you can have a picnic, you can talk, spend nice times here, away from the hustling and bustling of the city, until you do what you can even set a camp here. Yeah, I don't know if this place is safe, but I think it's safe because you can see cattle grazing. There are cattle grazing down there at the crater. It's quite a secure place. So, and it's free of charge. It's free of charge. From my understanding, the crater is not under any. It's not manned by anyone. It's just like a public place where you can just enter it through many directions. Come, chill, relax, and then go back. Come, hike, chill, and then go back. So I request you to go and start watching this video from the first video part 1 and this video part 2. So yeah, that is the direction I'll be going today. This direction I'll be taking. This is from my understanding of geography. I'm on the eastern part of this crater. This is the eastern part. The other side there, the other side there is the western part of Menengai crater. The escarpment is quite big, and there's a wheat farm on top of that escarpment, and the escarpment looks to be more steep. That is the eastern part. It's expansive, as you can see. It goes also that area. This is the eastern part. This is the eastern part. That is the western part. This is the southern part, where I came from the southern part, where I hiked previously, the southern part, and to the other side, where you can see. Let me go closer. Let me get it closer to the cliff itself. Yeah, I don't want to sleep because I roar and there is nobody to help me. That will be the end of me. So, so from that side, that is the northern side. The northern side is also very expansive. Very expansive. You can see there's some a company in Kenya, Kengen. That's where it extracts geothermal power, where it's connected to the grid. So that is the northern part. This is the eastern part. So yeah, to jog up your memory, this is how the crater looks like. Remember, I'm on the cliff on the top of the crater, and that is the crater itself, down there. From where I'm standing is very steep, very steep. If something happens and you roll by, I don't think you'll make it out of this place alive. So this is how the crater looks like. You can see the canopy of the acacia tree down there. acacia tree down there. You can see there's some cattle grazing, a very big number of cattle grazing. There are people who nowadays are practicing livestock farming in the middle of the crater, which is a well thought idea to utilize this land. There were some stereotypes long time ago. The place is dangerous, it's full of demons, ghosts, whatever. But those people took a bold step of courage and faith, and did what? And they are rearing some cattle there for commercial use. So this is how the crater looks like. That's how the crater looks like. Yeah, there's also some settlement. There people are building. There are some people. There are people who are living in the crater itself. And in a place yonder over there, there is a road. There is a road which leads you to the geothermal generating company. So if I'll make it, that's the direction I'm heading. Maybe I'll reach that road, but I can't promise if I reach to the where the power generating company is, because it's very, very far away. From the camera it might look near, but it's very far away. Maybe that's where I'll make the next video on the western part of this crater. So yeah, as I said, you cannot complete making video or hiking this place in one day. You can make it in series. For hike lovers, this is a place for you. So I'll be heading towards this direction. This is the direction I'll be heading to. From this direction, where I made part 1 of the video, to this direction. To this direction, yeah, the vegetation here is quite diverse. You can see, some of you might think that this shrub is dead, but it's very, very alive. You can see there's some leaves sprouting. Yeah, I think it applies that shading of leaves. That principle that is in other countries during winter, during summer. I don't know which tree shade leaves, and they sprout when the rains are have since come again. So the vegetation here is quite expansive. There are various types of grasses and shrubs, and the soil here is rich volcanic soil, which is very fertile, which which I think is very, very fertile. You can ascertain that by the farms which are adjacent here, where crops does really well. The harvest around the farms in this crater, the harvest is normally a bumper harvest. Just I'm showing you how diverse the vegetation here is. This is another tree, and the other one, and this one from part 1 of the video, this one, which look like a mango tree, which I find can be very nice to decorate your compound with. It looks very nice to decorate a compound. So, and this is the cliff. Very steep, so I'm careful. I'm stepping. Yeah, and you can see the soil here is loose. The soil here is loose tipping here from the volcanic soil. So, if you are not careful, you can just roll down this cliff. You see from here where I'm standing. up to the bottom there. Very, very, very scary. Very, very, very scary. That's how the place looks like. Very, very scary. Even myself, I'm afraid. In fact, I'm shivering. Up down there. So those, you can see those acacia trees. Remember, I'm just right at the escarpment of this place. Here I am. Very quiet. Very quiet. What you can hear is just talking of birds, moving of cows. Just that showing you really down there. Continue the journey. Remember, I want to see if I can conclude this escarpment, the eastern part of the Menengai Crater. This eastern side, if I can be able to conclude and see how far I can reach to bring you this exclusive video. Yeah, for those who have joined, this is part 2. This is part 2 of the Menengai Crater tour. There is a video on my channel. I'll be leaving the link in the comment section of part 1. Yeah, and see how the adventure unfolded. The scenery is good. It's breathtaking. Yeah, and I'll be coming here severally. I'll be coming here severally to just chill, to just chill and relax. Because yeah, it's quite a nice place to chill any day, especially on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it's quite a good place to relax your mind. So in front of me there is those tanks I was telling you, very, very massive tanks. Very massive tanks. If I can roll the camera, you can see. Yeah, the place which is covered with shrubs. There are massive tanks there. I don't know if they are functional, but I'm heading there so you can explore and see why were these tanks directed here, what was their purpose, and anything else that might come magnificent people that have head straight towards those tanks. The big question: what are those massive water? Are they water tanks? Right at the edge of the crater. What are they doing? Yeah, this is from the description I gave from the first video. This crater has existed here for more than how many? 2 million years. Huh? Yeah, 2 million years. It's a caldera. It used to be volcanic eruptions, but I've since stopped. Yeah, this is very, very, very old. Very, very old. Very old, even before the coming of Jesus Christ. Yeah, and here we are, in front of us. I want you to see the vegetation, but in front of us there are those tanks. There are those massive tanks. How many are they? We will see. How many are they? There's this one, the first one. Very massive tank. I think they can hold thousands and thousands of liters of water, or what was it? The place is very, very massive. The place is very, very massive. So the tanks, and you can see, once there used to be a fence, but ever since it has been vandalized. I don't know what is wrong with some Kenyan people. They like vandalizing everything, but also I can say the management, with such a huge investment, why this place looks quite unkempt. You can see maybe this was a gate. It was since stolen. Someone cut these roads and ran away with them. So this is a tank here. I think it can hold thousands and thousands. There's some writings. Some writings on the wall. Some writing on the wall. This is tank 7. And it seems that the tanks are no longer functional. They have since been abandoned. I think it was a water tank. There is a manhole here. As you can see, those pipes are not connected. I guess that shows that these tanks are no longer functional. But this is a nice investment. There is a ladder there to climb on top of them. Let me try and see if I'll climb. But why neglect? Why neglect such investment? And people in this area know they need of water. This is To me, this is wastage of resources. Total wastage of resources. These tanks can be utilized to do what? To store water and pump it to millions and millions of people who live adjacent here, even to that small town I was talking about earlier in this video. Doesn't have water. But the question, where was the water that was coming from these tanks came from? Did they sink a borehole right here, or could they used to pump the water from somewhere else? And due to the gravity, maybe, this point is elevated. Maybe the water can flow by itself to adjacent towns and people living here, but the place is neglected. The place is neglected. Water total shame. Water says to shame. Yeah. But according to my opinion, they can build a house here, and they keep people who will be manning this place 24/7. Policy makers sometimes in our country, Kenya, sometimes fail us a lot, but change are going to be coming sooner or later. They could erect a nice fence. They create employment for 2 or 3 people. Some who could be doing the landscaping here. They could mowing this place, planting nice flowers, weeding this place, clearing all the shrubs. And the exchanges. So that is employment that could have been created for like 2 to 3 people. And you can see that people are still vandalizing. And I think this is the concrete that used to cover this manhole, the concrete slab. That people came and did what? And vandalized and took away the metal rods to sell for scrap metal. The place is scary. I'm alone. The place is very scary, as you can see. The place is very, very scary. Another manhole. You can see. Because this area has been vandalized. You can see 1,000 meters. 100 meters, 100 meter cubic. I'm reading from that road. 200 meter cubic. So I wanted to climb here, but someone ran away with these roads here. These roads that were joining from this place to this place. So let me try to see if I can climb here, because there's no one to hold the camera for me. So I'll try and see if I can climb. Let me see if I'll climb there. I'll be back, guys. Oh, sweet Jesus, oh sweet Lord. Hey, I'm on top of this tank. I'm top of this tank. I've overcome my fear. You remember, I'm really scared of heights. I'm top of this tank, as you can see. I'm top of this tank, which I'll be showing you how it looks like from this area. These tanks, they are not 3 of them. They are 2 of them. Quite massive tanks, water tanks. That can hold thousands and thousands of water. I think it was utilized. Maybe it was built by the colonialists who lived in this area, supply water to their farms. So, and the views from this side, on top of these water tanks, very, 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 very wonderful, very, very breathtaking. You can see. I'll make a 360-degree angle for this place, the farm. that I made the video at the beginning of this video. You can see how the place is unkempt. There's totally nothing, only shrubs. The place was since left to the dead. Don't know. And putting in mind the investment that was invested on building these tanks. So that was not my main aim to be here. My main aim is to enjoy the breathtaking views and to bring you videos from this area. So this is how the crater looks like. Niko hapa juu na tengeneza video kidogo. Niko naona unapita hapa, nasikia mtu anakata na shtuka. Ulikuwa unakata hapo? Natoka tu hapa Masinjeri. Naona hapa ni mzuri sana, nilikuwa nashtuka kupanda hapa. But naona nimeacha kuogopa. So unaweza tengeneza tu video hivi pole pole. Haina shida. Ndio mnakaa hapa kwa hizo manyimba hapo? Ni mzuri. Mimi naitwa Mike. Naitwa Steven. Mnaenda tuko Masinjeri. Watu tunajuanaga hivi. Sasa nilikuwa natembea, tutaonana nikikupata huko, siwezi kusahau. Steven Michael. Hata kuna jamaa mwingine nilishaipatana na siku nyingine hapa. Kaniambia sijui ni Maish. Anaishi hizo nyumba zingine ziko hapo mwisho. Ziko hapo mbele. Maina Maish. Unamjua? Naona watu wenye mnaishi hapa nyinyi watu wazuri. Hamna maneno. Ni mzuri. Sasa tutajuana tu tukipatana siku nyingine, ukitembea hapo. Tutaongea. Nataka nichukue tu hii video hivi mzuri. Napenda kutengeneza hizi video. Haya, asante Steven. Asante. Tuko pamoja, tutaonana. So I was talking to that gentleman. The gentleman who lives in the nearby. Quite friendly. Quite he told my name. His name is called Steven, and he's another gentleman called Mina. So my fear is gone now. I can bring you the views from this side without any fear. You can see how the crater looks like from this top in the elevation. Let me make a quiet 360-degree video with no commentary. Magnificent. The views are quite breathtaking. So, yeah, I'll be exploring this area and I'll be moving. Remember, we are on the eastern side of this crater, and I'm on top of these two massive tanks. Massive tanks. Yeah, I beg, if they were operational, they could supply thousands and thousands of people with water, plain water. But from my knowledge, they are no longer operational. I think they were built from this type of chimneys. I think they were built during the colonial era. In the colonial era, they can just the climbing process is the one which is scaring. But when you're on top of here, the fear is totally gone. Quite chilling, quite relaxing. I'm just imagining with a nice chair here and a barbecue, roasting some heat here and some meat here, and some few drinks. It's quite chilling place. But the process of climbing, as you saw from the video I was making, I was quite scared. It was scary. So, and this is the tank. They use a ladder for. Look at this. You can see the echo. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Hello. Are you hearing the echo? The place is no longer. It's not utilized anymore, and it's a danger. Someone who ran away with the lead, the lead that was covering here. Maybe someone ran away with it, which live here. It's quite massive tanks, like a house. It's quite dark inside there, but it's quite dark, but you can see there is a nice ladder, and those safety roads, circular roads. Someone cut them and ran away with them. Maybe you cannot blame them when something is not utilized. That's exactly what happens. If I can, let me try to using my torch. My torch strong enough? No. I'm afraid my phone can just slip inside there. But it's like a house. You can just climb down under these stairs and do what, and chill inside there. I don't know if they see anything inside there. So these tanks are no longer in use from this crater. So yeah, I'm quite excited, and I think I'll climb down and try to follow this direction and make some video from that direction. Yeah, as you can see, right in front of this camera, there are people who have built nice houses. People, the fear is no longer there. People are living in the middle of the crater. I used to hear some stereotypes a long time ago. The place is haunted, but the fear is no longer gone. The people have since built their houses there, and they are living in there quite happily. So yeah, and there is also another the crater is expansive. You can see it's expansive. Escarpments are everywhere, and there are shrubs. There are shrubs inside. right in the middle of this between those two craters, there is shrubs. The place looks not disturbed. It looks like shrub, like it's untouched. And to the farthest end, you can see another escarpment. It looks quite steep and scary. You can see that escarpment, and now inclined it is. And on top of it, there is a wheat farm and some farms there over the horizons there. I think that is totally a different zone. Yeah, so the crater itself is covered with escarpments. So yeah, I'm happy to be on top of this water tank, and I think yeah, I'll move to another scary adventure of climbing down that ladder, so that I can follow that direction and make some more video from that area, from that forest. There's quite a very nice view. There is a very nice cliff there, and see if what you can get from that side. What you can get from that side, I have not decided where I'll conclude the video, but I want you as my viewer to continue to get more views as possible from this area. So remember to keep on subscribing, continue liking the video. So the next step is before I climb from on top of this water tank. Yeah, I can focus the camera there. Another angle there over the horizon. If I can zoom, but yeah, there is a water body you can see. Right in the middle of this escarpment in front there, just behind those hills. That is Lake Nakuru. Yeah, Lake Nakuru. You can just view Lake Nakuru from different angles. Different angles of this area. That is Lake Nakuru, right in the middle of this angle, this camera angle. And that is the hill surrounding there is Lake Nakuru National Park. I've kept insisting on that in my videos whenever I'm covering the area surrounding this area. So, and that area is quite the population quite there is quite dense. The other side, as you can see, yeah. It's quickly coming up, densely populated. So that is Lake Nakuru, guys, in the middle of this shot, this camera angle. So yeah, so let me overcome my fear and climb down from these tanks. The echo, and I'm scared of heights, and down there is where I'm going. I have to be careful. So I won't be filming. I won't be filming that adventure. So yeah, I'll cut off the camera and climb down. Let me see you on the other side. Hope I'll make it. Thank you, guys. Umesema Masha ameenda town. Masha umesema anaweza kuwa ameenda huko Masingeri. Oh. Basi nitapitia nimtafute, kuna kitu nilikuwa nataka kumwambia. Hizo nini zinaishi hapa? Unajua nasikia kuna kuoga fisi hapa. Ama zikujagi mchana. Kuna kuoga na fisi hapa. Oh. Mimi naitwa Mike na wewe. Ezekiel, eh? Oh, unaishi around hapa? Oh. Hata nitaenda hivi nione kama nitaona maji. Alafu niteremke tu hapo, naishi hapo center. Haya, tutaonana. Asante. I was talking to that gentleman also. It's called Ezekiel. Yeah? Hii ni kamera. Natengeneza na shoot hizi video ni. Oh guys, huh? They are wild animals, eh? They are monkeys. Quite big monkeys, eh? The cliff in between here is steep, and as you can see, they are monkeys, eh? They are very, very big monkeys. I don't know if you can be able to spot. There's one there. They are very, very many. Eh? They were very, very many monkeys, like 20 of them. They have just moved down that cliff. Eh? Look how steep that cliff is. Eh? But those monkeys looks unscared. They are not scared of anything. They are monkeys down there. So this place is full of wild animals. It's full of wild animals, and I used to hear a long time ago there used to be even hyenas. Very vicious. Very vicious hyenas. So under this cliff right down here, this depression, this escarpment here, there are very many monkeys. I have seen several coming from that direction. This one there. And the scenery here is also what? The depression here is quite steep. And it looks like this is the habitat for monkeys. Monkeys, they are big. They are big. Like those small monkeys. Are they monkeys? Are they what? They are monkeys. They are not chimpanzees. These are not chimpanzees. They are not baboons. But they are just normal monkeys. So I don't want to disturb them, but it looks like they live here under this depression here. That's where they go. They feed on the farms, and they live here. That's why in this neighboring area, people are not farming maize plantation. It's as if you find maize plantation, they'll be eaten. Like that monkey there, I don't know if the camera can be able to spot. Is eating something. I think it's maize. It stole maize from a farm nearby here, and it's eating it. So, and down there you can see someone is building a very nice studios down there. Some years to come, maybe this place will be fully inhabited. The population here is growing and growing, especially from this side. This side is undisturbed, but this side people are building houses, permanent houses. As you can see down there in the middle of the camera, someone is coming up with very nice studios. Fear is totally gone. So yeah, I'll be following this route hurriedly up to the other side. And those tanks which have just come from there on that side. So I'm going to this side hurriedly. Remember, it's almost 6 in the PM here in Menengai Crater, Nakuru, and the sun is steadily setting. So, and darkness is quickly approaching, so yeah, those monkeys, I was scared to come to this area because they were a school of monkeys. Do you call it a school of monkeys or what? They were like 30 of them, very big, so I had to give them way for them to pass so that I can explore this site. So behind me I can see how the escarpment looks from this side. Very expansive. Another steep inclination. Maybe those monkeys live in this inclination. This one and the other one that have just come from. So where those monkeys live. I think they live in between this inclination. So I'll quickly enter into this forest there and see what views you can get from this forest, maybe before I conclude the video. From the bottom of this from this crater up to here, I think it's like over 600 meters. 600 meters from down there up to where I'm standing, or like a kilometer, 1,000 meters from down there up this place I'm standing. That's how this cliff is steep. That's how steep this cliff is. 1,000 meters, 600 to 1,000 meters from where I'm standing up to the bottom of this escarpment. There is a forest and trees here. Another steep inclination. Very steep guys, very steep. Those studios in the middle of the camera, someone is building studios there, being handed to be rented. So maybe I've seen there is a need for decent houses in this area, maybe for people working in the geothermal field over the other side. So I see some trees are growing. They decided to conserve this area, people who inhabit here, and they have planted these eucalyptus trees. how the crater looks like from this side. On this side there are trees, these beautiful cactus trees that have since been planted. So I wanted to crisscross and go to the other side and join maybe the road that is going up to the other side, but since this is a crater, there is no clear road, so it might take some time. Yeah, and yeah, generally I have brought you the how this crater looks like from this eastern side. If chance avail itself, maybe I'll go to the western part and see what we can. Western part is mainly there's a forest there, a very quite dense forest there. I don't know if it's accessible. I'll do my research. That is the western part of the crater. You can see on top of that there is a quite dense forest from that wheat plantation. All the other area, the western part is there's a forest there, a very humongous forest. I don't know if the place is accessible, but I'll do my research and see if one of these fine days I'll go there and make a video. But generally, this is how the eastern side of this Menengai crater looks like. This place has been existing this way for many years. Many years. So I appreciate the opportunity I've gotten to hike in these areas and be able to make a video for you guys to see. Once again, I appreciate your support. Continue subscribing, continue liking the video, and also comment. So, and if you have not watched part 1 of this series, make sure you watch. I'll be leaving a link, and also at the end screen, at the end of this video. Yeah, right now, as I'm speaking, you'll be shown an end screen that will link you direct to part 1 of my hike from all this quite treacherous stretch of the eastern part of Menengai crater up to this juncture I'm standing in. So make sure you go there and watch that video so that you can be able to understand for yourself. It's a nice place to work, very quiet place, a very tranquil place, a very nice, very favorable place when you want to get away from the city and just chill and enjoy the views. Thank you guys, and it's at this juncture that I'll conclude this video. I thank you and I appreciate you once again. For those who are watching my video, keep coming back and watching my video so that I can continue educating you more and bringing you views from this side of the world, maybe which you have never seen, so that you can be able to see for yourself and make a judgment for yourself and also enjoy. So thank you very much. I appreciate. God bless you. Continue being successful, continue being nice, and continue making this world a better place. Bye bye. Oh, once again, my channel is called Michael, and my channel is called Ms. the Magnificent. Subscribe, like, and comment. you.